Talbiyah. The Talbiyah is the particular dhikr prescribed by Allah Most High for the pilgrims visiting His sacred house. Every pilgrim, once he has readied himself for ihram, starts the ihram by facing the Qibla and saying the Talbiyah while moving, either on foot or conveyance toward the Masjid al-Haram. Ihram is not valid until the Talbiyah is said at least once. Thereafter, it is highly recommended and meritorious to repeat many times, including when moving, stopping, going up a hill, down a hill, meeting fellow pilgrims before giving salam, immediately after every prayer, before making dhikr, before sleep, immediately when waking up, sitting down, or any change in circumstances. One is not expected to say it constantly, but one should say it often. For men, it is to be said boldly, but not screaming. The more the sound of the Talbiyah rings in the pathways to the sacred house, the more beloved the Hajj is to Allah Most High. Women should say it in such a way that they can hear it, as well as someone who is right next to them, but not much louder than that. It should be said by the one who took the ihram from outside the miqat until he sees the Masjid al-Haram. This is the extent of the Talbiyah of Umrah. If a pilgrim took the ihram of Hajj, then he temporarily stops saying the Talbiyah until he performs the Tawaf al-Qudum and the Sa'i. Thereafter, he will continue saying the Talbiyah until arriving in Arafat at high noon. The one who took ihram from inside Makkah Mukarramah will also raise the Talbiyah until this point. There's some difference of opinion as to when to start or stop, so don't be alarmed if other pilgrims are doing something different than what I said. Don't fight with them and don't let them fight with you. The words of the Talbiyah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. The word labbaik is a unique word in Arabic language, and it's an expression which is used for the answer that a slave gives to the master when called by the master. And it means something like, I answer your call now, and I will answer your call again and again every time you call me. A person says this labbaik, and they must say it with sincerity. It's narrated that the person who says it with sincerity, the angels give them glad tidings, and the person who says it without intention of fulfilling it time and time again, the angels will mock their labbaik, and that person will be an object of mockery in the divine court. So think about what it means before you say it. And when you say it with fervor and with love. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. Think about it when you pass those vast empty stretches of desert in your trains and in your buses and in your automobiles and on foot, that these are the pathways that were traversed by the awliya of Allah Ta'ala. Every one of them, when they said labbaik, they said it with a heart full of love and longing for the Lord, and with complete sincerity and without any plan B other than the obedience and the love of Allah Ta'ala, both in life and in death. If you say labbaik like that, I congratulate you for a Hajj Mubarak and for a day of judgment, which will be the best day of your existence. Allah Ta'ala give all of us tawfiq.